All 39 seats of Tamil Nadu will go to polls in the first phase of elections, that is on April 19th. And before that, NDTV has conducted the mega poll of polls on Tamil Nadu elections. Well, this data from the poll of opinion polls is drawn from 9 polls, including the 3 that were conducted by ABPC voter on December 25th, March 12th and April 16th. Now, gauging the voters' mood ahead of first phase of polls, NDTV poll of polls on Tamil Nadu gives NDA 2 seats, India Bloc 33 and AIADMK is left with 4 seats in Tamil Nadu. Well, these are predictions. The final results are going to be on June 4th, but the mega poll of polls conducted by NDTV on Tamil Nadu gives the NDA 2 seats, while the India Bloc including the DMK and its allies get 33 seats in Tamil Nadu and the AIADMK at 4 seats here. Now, will Prime Minister Modi's focus on Tamil Nadu pay for the BJP? That is one big question that everybody is asking. Will the BJP be able to breach the Dravidian den? These are predictions, as we've been saying it. Well, the opinion, poll of opinion polls that is drawn from 9 polls gives NDA 2 seats. Well, the BJP, we do understand, was not able to open its account in Tamil Nadu in the last elections, that is the 2019 Lok Sabha polls. But this time around, the NDA seems to be getting 2 seats. However, the India Bloc tally is at 33 and AIADMK, which had parted ways with the BJP very recently, gets 4 seats. And to talk more on that, I am being joined by Mr. Amitabh Tiwari, political analyst, senior journalist. Aditi Fadnis also joins us on the broadcast here. Thank you so much, Ms. Fadnis and Amitabh, for speaking to NDTV. Amitabh, if I could come to you first. How do you see these numbers coming out from the NDTV poll of opinion polls? The NDA seems to be getting 2 seats in Tamil Nadu, India Bloc at 33 and AIADMK at 4.
These numbers are not surprising because in 2014 also we saw a triangular fight. AIADMK was contesting alone. At that point of time also the NDA had got 2 seats. AIADMK 37 and the India Bloc had not been able to even open their account. So Tamil Nadu has always witnessed or rather seen a clash of personalities, towering personalities. Now in a post-Jayalalitha, post-Karunanidhi era, Prime Minister Modi sees this as an opportunity and is trying to capture the space. Along with the local leadership of Annamalai, who is young and has created some sort of buzz among the first-time voters and the young voters. So the party hopes that there is a Dravidian movement vote and there is a vote which is of Hindutva, because Jayalalitha herself had flaunted her Brahminical legacy and lineage. So that is the vote which BJP is focusing on. And also this swing vote, there is some 20% plus swing vote which moves between AIADMK and DMK, which is not you can say hardcore ideologically aligned to any party. So these are the factors with which BJP hopes to make some leeway, largely a vote share play. That's what we are showing. And in terms of seats also, it hopes that it could open its account.
But is it a possibility there could be vote division between the AIADMK and the BJP as well, and the DMK might have it easier this time around with, well, 38 seats, of course, it won in the last elections, but this time around it could have it easy with the AIADMK and BJP not fighting it together?
That is a possibility. I mean, that is also being captured somewhat in the polls, 33, 4 and 2, which means that the AIADMK also lately has put up a spirited campaign, because it sees that if BJP becomes the number 2 player, then it could hamper its future growth and prospects. And that's why you see AIADMK also putting up a spirited campaign and giving a tough fight. So a vote division, of course, is what is helping the India Bloc get these significant number of seats, because there is a fair amount of anti-incumbency against the state government as well, but which is getting neutralized by the division of these votes.
Okay, all right. Well, the India Bloc certainly has an upper hand here. 33 seats here we see going to the India Bloc, AIADMK getting 4 and NDA, opening the account at least in in Tamil Nadu this time around, getting 2 seats. These are predictions. We are reiterating this, and the final results, as we know, is going to be out on June 4th itself. We'll have to wait and watch for the results. Ms. Fadnis, how do you see these numbers?
Well, first of all, I think Tamil Nadu and Puducherry form one unit, so we have to speak of Puducherry as well. Puducherry is being contested by the BJP proxy, which is the government in the state, the NRC, which is contesting. So I think the total may come to three, not two, if you include Puducherry. I think it's very likely that the NDA will win Puducherry as well. As far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, I think it's quite important to understand what is happening to the AIADMK. After the death of Jayalalitha and the incarceration and later sort of sidelining of Shashikala, AIADMK has been kind of cast to the winds. And despite all possible efforts by Edapadi and, you know, other leaders in the AIADMK,
Right.
they have not been able to put the party together. So we are seeing the benefit, of course, going to the DMK and the India Alliance, but BJP unfortunately has not been able to capitalize on this. So I mean, 2 seats is not nothing to write home about. Even 3 is nothing to write home about. And this, I think, the more important figure which we are not able to get from the poll of polls is the vote share. I
Right.
know this is an academic issue, but this does indicate to us which way the wind is blowing in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, the BJP, of course, under the leadership of K. Annamalai, who's being seen as a firebrand leader of the BJP, is hoping to record double-digit vote share. Ms. Fadnis, as we've been talking about this here, well, the BJP, of course, is hoping for that, but are we expecting that to happen? I mean, 2 seats, as we've been talking about the seats. Of course, the BJP could up its tally. It couldn't open its account last time around. Of course, it's able to open its account this time around, but it is hoping to increase its vote share also. Could that happen?
I think vote share will definitely go up. There's no doubt about that. But double digit, I am not that confident. And the BJP leaders whom I have spoken to, who have a realistic assessment of the party's strength on the ground, are also not very, very hopeful
Okay.
of 2 digits.
Okay, Mr.
But,
Tiwari, what would you say on that? All right, ma'am, please continue. I'll go to Mr. Tiwari.
No, I defer to Amitabh ji.
Okay, Mr. Tiwari, what would you say to that? But Prime Minister Modi has been laying special focus on Tamil Nadu, on the southern states. He's carried out extensive campaigning in the southern states. How are we looking at the BJP's vote share here?
See, perhaps Prime Minister Modi is getting some current from the audience, which we might be missing. In terms of vote share, if we see, even in 2014, when BJP led an alliance, they got 19% vote share. Of course, MDMK and DMDK, Vijay Kant's party, were part of that alliance, but MDMK, DMDK are now very much weakened forces. So now it seems very plausible that the BJP-led alliance. So let's not call just BJP.
Yes.
So the BJP-led alliance is almost sure to get a double-digit vote share. The numbers could be anywhere between 15 to 20%, and the party hopes that individuals like Mr. Murugan or Mr. Annamalai, Ramados's wife, Dinakaran, OPS, all these people are contesting in these 5-6 seats are able to build on the organizational strength, which is fairly weaker there compared to other states, and add their own charisma or image vote and emerge victorious. Because as we were speaking about the division of votes between AIADMK
Right.
and BJP, there is also likely to be a division of votes between the DMK and the AIADMK, where BJP has decent enough candidates. And there is also, if you see in
Right.
the background program, the DMK has been propping up AIADMK, and it seemed that AIADMK's main challenger is BJP. In the end, the AIADMK spokesperson had to counter DMK and say that they are actually seeking votes against DMK, because BJP is not the main challenger there.
Yes.
It is DMK.
It is
So
AIADMK, but will
yeah.
it be able to remain so? That is the bigger question, of course. Well, that we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and watch, of course. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, Mr. Amitabh Tiwari and Ms. Fadnis for joining us here on the broadcast and sharing your inputs on that.